Konnichiwa, watashi wa Fast Tracketsu. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? For those of you who don't speak Japanese, my name is Fast Track. I'm the best Namajama who ever stood in front of a camera. You should probably look that up in Japanese. Anyway, the reason why I'm acting so kawaii is because we are going to watch something that's just as Japanesey, if not just weirder. Today we're going to be watching Power Rangers vs. Voltron, the Death Battle. And if you remember how Tracer vs. Scout was an ad for Overwatch, and how, let's see, what else? What was the other thing I'm thinking of? Dang, I just had it on the tip of my tongue. Ratchet and Clank vs. Jak and Daxter was an ad for the Ratchet and Clank movie. Well, now, instead of a single ad, we got ourselves a double ad. One for the Power Rangers movie, hence Power Rangers, and one's for the Voltron show that's been reworked by DreamWorks, hence Voltron. So while the advertising might go either way, it's each is brilliant. But who would win in a death battle? Okay, so we got the Power Rangers Megazord versus the Voltron giant robot. I do know that the Megazord is much better, but the Voltron robot, it is much cooler with its weapons variety, and let's face it, the Megazord ain't exactly mobile. Oh boy. Then again, it just might be powerful enough to crush Voltron. But, okay, if I have to be really honest with myself, I don't watch Power Rangers or Voltron. I have never gotten into them. I am planning to see the Power Rangers movie just for laughs and giggles, but I'm not familiar with any of the lore. But as for who would win, I am going for Voltron. The reason why is because, well, I don't know. In the commercials, he just looks cool. I'm sticking with my. It's not really a brain thing. It's more of a gut thing. I'm trusting my gut. So, without further ado, let us get into Power Rangers versus Voltron. And no, people, I'm not going to skip any ads like this one with the weird sloth creature thing. Who is that guy? Oh. So, you guys ready? Alright, my money's on Voltron, if I have any money. Anybody got money? No? Alright, let's do this. Power Rangers vs. Voltron Death Battle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Hey Mark.
Hey, Mr. J.
So I know doing all this merch.
Alright, that thing is Mark.
Awesome Death Battle t-shirts can get kind of stressful.
T-shirts.
So we have some office amenities that I think will help take the edge off, like the new office jacuzzi.
Gee, no thanks.
What?
You ever smelled a wet sloth before?
Jacuzzi?
Maybe a relaxing massage then.
I
The
got
hell?
hands.
Alright, how about a nice hot sauna?
The hell?
It's a fucking toast oven, Chad. I'm Mark Slothman, and now I got the sexiest shirt
Maud
on the market.
Slothman.
Death Battle shirts. You wear this, you're gonna find yourself in a sex
I like that one on the
battle.
left.
I don't know what that is, but I know you'll love it, okay? Now click the link below and buy this shirt, or they're gonna eat me.
Why do you want to eat a sloth, man? That doesn't make sense. He doesn't even look that tasty.
It's finally time for one of the biggest matchups in Death Battle history.
Yeah, the giant robot fight of all giant robot fights.
Hell yeah, giant robot fight!
The heavy-hitting mech commanded by 5 Power Rangers.
And Voltron, the defender of the universe, piloted by 5 paladins.
For this matchup,
It's Robo Mecha Botatron. Get it?
No Robot Brachiosaurus, and no mice.
Just a good old
Nice.
5v5 war of the giant robots. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
Weird anime versus
Analyze
weirder
their
anime.
weapons, armor, and
Guess which
skills
one's the
to
weirder
find out
one.
Who would win a death battle?
Got my money on Voltron.
Since the dawn of time, good has battled the forces of evil. The vicious witch Rita Repulsa and her giant monsters
She really is
waged
repulsive.
war with the good-natured
Except in the movie.
galactic sage
Giggity
Zordon.
giggity.
Their 2,000-year war finally ended when Rita zapped him into a time warp. But not before Zordon managed to lock her up in a space dumpster.
Yes, apparently
That looks like a
thing
genie's
is
lamp.
Space dumpster, or to put more accurately,
You ain't never had a friend like me.
However, Zordon knew it was only a matter of time.
Wow, that is one big
before he
lamp.
escaped to conquer Earth once more.
Good thing Zordon had thousands of years to come up with a foolproof plan. He could summon the 5 greatest warriors from around the galaxy to defend the planet.
Chuck Norris?
Or...
Teleport to us 5 overbearing and over-emotional humans.
No, not that, not teenagers.
Donald Trump?
That is asinine. But somehow it worked.
Nope, it's
Zordon
teenagers.
granted 5 teenagers the ability to draw power from a dimension called the Morphin Grid. This molecular transmutation turns them into superhumans with access to mighty mechanical beasts called Zords.
And they're also
Becoming the
overexpressive.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Mastodon, Pterodactyl, Triceratops, Saber-toothed Tiger, Tyrannosaurus.
Go, go, Power Rangers! First, there's Jason Lee Scott,
The Red Ranger.
He's a
Jinx,
fearless leader,
Tyrannosaurus.
expert martial artist, and owns
Enjoys
one of the
sushi.
coolest swords of the bunch, the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Billy Cranston, the Blue Ranger, is the genius.
His birthday is
of the
April
group who loves
1st.
to work with
Yikes.
machines, especially
Triceratops,
his impressive
technician,
Triceratops
enjoys
sword.
reading.
With its grappling
Member
hook
of
horns,
6
its
school
140-ton
clubs.
behemoth can stop a foe
I don't
with
even
its
want to choose one.
Rini Kwan, the Yellow Ranger, is
August
equal part
9th,
brains and
Saber-toothed
martial arts
Tiger.
specialist. She's a threat both
Favorite
outside
superhero is
and
Wonder Woman.
inside her
Enjoys
speedy
extra spicy
saber-toothed
chili
tiger
dogs.
sword.
Kimberly Ann Hart, the Pink Ranger, is a smack-top
Valentine's
valley
Day,
girl who has the
Pterodactyl,
skies covered in her
communications,
pterodactyl
world-class
sword,
gymnastics,
which
enjoys
can
Tommy
fly at
Oliver.
2.5
Cool.
times the speed
Too
of
much
sound.
pink energy is dangerous.
Last but not least, there's Zack Taylor, the
Born
Black
May 3rd,
Ranger,
Mastodon,
who's
weapons
mastered his own
specialist,
fighting
create
style
hip-hop,
called
keto,
hip-hop
martial
keto.
art. Missing a left finger?
This
Yikes.
guy fights aliens with the
That's pretty
power
cool.
of dance. Along
Hell
with
yeah,
his
the power of dance is
sword.
awesome.
Although slow, this sword can freeze
I
blast
feel ya.
enemies with ice.
And not just because I'm
or
black.
Saran wrap if you're short on budget.
But when 5 giant mechanical beasts aren't enough to keep the villains down, these machines join together to...
Or just the coolest friggin' thing you've ever seen in your life.
Buy our toys! I'm with the air guitar, every single guitar riff I hear.
This
Go,
is the
Power
Megazord,
Rangers.
a
Solar powered,
333-foot
turn
colossus
later,
with enough
tank
power
mode.
to effortlessly tear down buildings. Sometimes
333
all 5
feet.
Rangers pilot the Megazord as one, combining their own martial arts skills to defeat giant monsters.
It's like a giant rock'em sock'em robot with laser beams. It can fry
Lasers!
laser, blast fireballs from its hands, shoot immobilizing beams from its eyes, and even use the mastodon's face as a shield. And when it's time to send someone to an early grave, they summon their Blade Ex Machina, the Power Sword.
Little known fact, simply touching the Power Sword can recharge the Megazord if it's low on power.
It's not just a battery. This giant sword is
So that's
over
why it's called the
100
Power
feet
Sword.
long and orbits the Earth when not in use. Plus, it can launch energy waves and cut down
Orbits the
almost
Earth?
any monster with just one swing.
And there's even more.
Nice.
It's a surprisingly versatile weapon, like with this feature they implemented against the Nasty Knights.
Any energy we
The
throw at
Nasty
it, it just
Knight?
reflects back at us. That's why our weapons aren't burned out.
So what do we do about it?
Reflect his energy back at him, along with a bit of our own.
I don't get it.
Apparently, the Power Sword can absorb oncoming kinetic energy and turn it against the attacker, drastically increasing the Megazord's striking power.
Well, after pummeling
Ooh,
monsters every weekday,
physics.
the Power Rangers have been through almost everything. From fighting a world-destroying dragon to a giant walking pumpkin who raps.
Oh, you Rangers make me mad. Waking me up with a rap that bad.
The
They've even
what?
fought Kimberly's purse.
Man, these villains
What?
are getting desperate. And so
Dental
are the
floss.
riders.
Anyway, the Megazord is strong enough
Who
to lift
wrote
and
these?
throw the 170
Say Japan.
Dragon Sword into a mountain with little effort.
So long, Gay Bowser.
Even the individual Zords can support the weight
Ooh,
of whole
comic.
monsters on their own. While many of these monsters should weigh similar to the Megazord, some certainly weigh even more. In fact, in a general scale, when you double the size of an object, its weight increases by a factor of 8. Comparing these organic
Ooh,
monsters
math.
to human beings means some of them could weigh as much as 10,000 tons.
And the Megazord even gut punched one of them over 100 feet into the air.
Assuming that monster is 10,000 tons, lifting at 133 feet would require about 90 million newtons of force.
Math!
50 times as much force as a space shuttle.
God, if I
launching
won math, I would have gone back to
That kind of
school.
strength, I bet you could backhand a person into outer space.
That's oddly specific.
Strange, wasn't it? Regardless, they've used that strength to take down
Backhand is
countless
pretty
monsters
cool.
capable of wiping out
Except
all
on
life
women.
Earth.
Don't do that to
They
women.
even went toe-to-toe with Cyclops.
Dang it, phones!
A Warzord designed to conquer entire worlds.
But even for the Power Rangers, defending the Earth is no small job. When they least
You
expect
mighty
it, the Megazord's
Morphin
energy
Power
supply can be
Rangers.
quickly exhausted in the middle of combat.
And it doesn't help that half the reason is because they just get hit so damn much. Despite the Megazord's awesome power,
Is that a
it's really
giant
lacking in the
shark
whole maneuverability
man
department. I mean,
dancing?
Come on, it can at least try to avoid an attack.
I barely know what
The
these
enemy
monsters
hits
are.
hard, the Power Rangers
Ryuga Wagateki Wakuro!
fate of the world lying in their hands.
Okay, that's
no
pretty cool.
one can ever take them down.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is why I don't watch this show. Power Rangers! Okay, here's my money.
From days of long ago, from uncharted regions of the universe, comes a legend.
In less cryptic terms, 1,200 years ago, the evil Drool Empire nearly conquered the entire known universe. But not everybody was cool with fleets of ships shooting up their planets, so a team of scientists and magic priests decided to fight back.
Through the marriage of magic and technology, they forged a 300-foot-tall living
Robo
automaton
Mecha
so powerful
Botatron.
that it
If you get that
single-handedly
reference,
pushed back
comment
the
down
Empire's onslaught.
in the comments.
Before long, the whole universe had heard of the mechanical knight known as
Voltron.
Pissed that he was losing everything because of some space robot, the Empire's King Zarkon ordered a space witch to kill Voltron with a magic space
Yeah,
spell.
space witches.
And it
I hate them.
kinda worked. Instead of being destroyed, Voltron was split up into 5 very merchandisable robot lions.
Divided and stripped of its sentience, the universe's best hope had fallen.
Until 5 space
Lions.
explorers crash-landed on Eris.
They look cute and
the
cuddly.
exact same planet the lions just so happen to be hiding on. Destiny or some crap led them to the castle where the Princess Allura gave them a life-changing opportunity.
Her name is
Pilot the
Allura?
lost lions and go around saving
I
the
wonder
universe
why.
for a living.
Keith Cogain is the head of the Lion Force in
Black
Always
Lion.
One.
Wait, then why is
As
he wearing
leader
the
of team,
red
he commands
suit?
his cohorts, and he pilots
Best
the Black
pilot in
Lion,
Galaxy
the
Alliance.
literal head of Voltron.
Lance McClane is the Han Solo of the group. This hot-headed show-off controls
Red,
the
but
Red
blue,
Lion,
okay.
which forms
Brash
Voltron's
but
right
brave.
arm.
Tsuyoshi Garrett, better known as Hunk, is the muscle of the team. He pilots the Yellow Lion, which forms
That's
Voltron's
lovely.
left leg.
Bent prison
The Blue
bars with
Lion
his bare
is
hands.
piloted by Sven Holgersen. No, he did.
Oh! Oh
The Blue
God!
Lion
His
piloted by
his
Princess
bottom half is
Allura
missing.
herself, taking over after the original pilot
I like
got a
a
bad case of stabbing.
Princess of
Her
Planet
lion
Eris.
forms Voltron's right leg.
Last
Communicates
up is
with
Daryl
mice.
Stoker. You can call him Pidge.
Oh, right, the mice
Pilots
thing.
the Green Lion, Voltron's left
Trained in
arm.
techno
And he's
ninjutsu.
also, well,
Absolutely
a little
crazy.
unhinged.
Pitch! Get rid of that grenade!
Is
At least
he
his
running with a
outfit
grenade?
matches
Is he gonna
his powers.
kamikaze
Damn,
those
It's
people?
not that hard, people.
That's
And
pretty
when
cool.
all 5 lions combine, Voltron lives again.
Activate Mega Thrusters. Form feet and legs. Form arms and body.
Why do they talk like that?
The head.
You ever think about how the pilots stay in the heads of the lions when they're fighting? That has to be, like, ridiculously nauseating.
Oh, undoubtedly. That's
Yeesh.
probably why they usually travel by flight and prefer long-range combat over hand-to-hand.
Speaking of which, Voltron
Can the Megazord
gets busy
fly?
fighting Zarkon
I don't think the
and
Megazord can
Pro
fly.
Beasts And saving the universe with a huge assortment of weapons. Voltron can shoot stingray missiles and even pillars of
Cool.
flame out of its hands and feet, or blast the lion heads off like
Blazing
rockets.
sword,
It can
powered
stun
by the
enemies
elements
with
and the
ion
sun.
dart lasers from its head, or
So they're
use
both
the
solar
electro
powered.
force cross attack from its
But don't
head.
worry, we're
On
going to
Pete's
bring
command,
coal
the
back.
Lion Force can
Clean
manifest Voltron's most
coal.
powerful weapons out of thin air. Everything from spinning laser blades to javelins to nunchucks.
But the real
Ooh,
showstopper
nunchucks.
is the almighty blazing sword.
That looks like it hurts.
Form Blazing Sword.
With Voltron can slice
Cool.
through most rubies like jello.
I'm
and
starting to be
dish out the
interested in this
Starfire
anime
attack,
now.
which splits rubies apart and also makes a friggin' tornado for good measure.
The blazing sword can
Cool.
also conduct electricity to recharge Voltron itself.
Why are all these swords also batteries?
The blazing sword
Because it's
is enormously
awesome, that's
powerful,
why.
capable of destroying a satellite hundreds of times larger than Voltron. Voltron himself is powerful enough to melt meteors, kick giant machines sky high, and take explosions the size of countries.
The Voltron lines have even traveled between galaxies in less than a day, making them several times faster than the speed of light.
Voltron has also survived
That's pretty
landing on the
fast,
Omega
you
Comet,
think?
which is so dense it possesses the gravitational force of a black hole.
Okay, that all sounds insane, but even giant robot man lions have their limits. Like getting ganged up on by multiple robots.
Oh, so they both have their own
or getting
comics.
stabbed and sliced open. But black hole levels of gravity, that's a cakewalk, right?
Voltron may be strong, but
Isn't
it
the
lacks
density of a
massive
black
skill
hole
of
pretty
one
much
trained in martial arts.
infinite?
Voltron also carries a shocking design flaw. If the release plates on its joints are struck in combat, it could jettison an entire limb from the core body.
Wait. You're telling me that if I kick Voltron, freaking Voltron, in the shins hard enough, he'll just lose a leg, it'll just pop right off?
Essentially,
Really?
yes, though it has only happened in training. Even so, whether the Lion Force up against
What
a
about the
technical
thing
issue
with
or a
the
colossal
planet
robot,
with the black
universe
hole
can always
mass?
depend on
It-
Voltron.
Man, the monsters in these shows were weird. All right.
All right, the combatants
I got
are
my money
set.
on
Let's end
the
this
lion
event
guy.
once and for all.
But first, all this talk
It's
of
either a
robots
DreamWorks
is
ad
making
or
me
a-
hungry.
or a Power Rangers
Let's
movie
fix
ad.
that. Now, I'm a
The
man
Blue
who likes
Apron.
a good home-cooked meal, but going out to buy or
Oh,
hunt my
now
own
I'm
food
getting
is a hassle.
hungry.
If only there was some way
I need to
food
go to
could be brought
blueapron.com.
straight to me.
Good news, Boomstick. Introducing
I
Blue
will go
Apron,
to
the #1 fresh food
blueapron.com.
delivery service in the country. Using
I will
only
order
the
the
freshest
best delivery
ingredients, Blue Apron
service in the
delivers a kit
country.
of ready-to-cook meals straight to your door, along with easy-to-follow instructions.
Plus, the ingredients are perfectly proportioned,
I'm-
so it cuts down on waste, and you
I'm
know
sorry,
you're
people,
using the
I-
right amount. On top of
I
that,
just-
you
I just
can
like-
log into their
I just like
website
playing
and
with
select
these.
the upcoming meals that sound good to you, like the spinach fresh mozzarella pizza with olives.
Plus, it does feel rewarding
Ooh,
cooking new
pizza.
and exciting meals right in your own home. But don't just take our word for it. We want you to try it.
Because you're watching Death Battle, you can get 3 meals
Ooh, is that
free
curry?
with
I
free
love
shipping
curry.
by heading to blueapron.com/battle.
Seriously, you will love how good it feels and tastes to create incredible home-cooked meals with Blue Apron. So don't wait.
I will have you know
That's
that I am a really good
blueapron.com/battle.
cook.
But right now, it's time for our Death Battle!
Scanners on, team. Seems the prehistoric
Wait.
activity originates here.
Is that Matt Pat?
If I don't see a dinosaur today, I'm
Oh
blaming
god, if
you.
Matt Pat dies.
I'm picking up something.
Power Rangers!
It's the Power Rangers! Oh god.
We need dinosaur power now!
What's happening?
Don't worry, one of them is a saber-toothed tiger. Maybe you can communicate with them.
Alright, Rangers, plug on!
Zach here. This is Kick. This is Billy. All systems go.
Trini reporting, ready to rock. I love this part. Let's tame these kids.
Can you guys stop doing the thing with your hands and stuff and stuff?
More Voltron.
Yeah! Transformation montage!
More feet and legs. Form arms and body. And I'll form the head.
I love a good montage, don't you?
Megazord battle mode!
Let's do this thing! Oh yeah, it is much bigger. Oh! Slamming him like a rag doll!
Form spinning laser blades.
I just love the fact that Mad Pat is in this death battle and talking. I just love a good laser show.
We need the power sword now!
Because, of course, it just falls out of orbit. I have the power! So we gotta get a giant robot sword fight. Giant robot sword fight.
Seriously, 4 blazing swords.
Oh yeah! Alright, Voltron, hold your ground. I believe in you.
Isn't this usually the part where we win?
I just love meta jokes. Fly, Voltron, fly! That's right, he can fly. Hey, he just kicked him in the shin, and his leg didn't fall apart.
Wait, the sword!
That's a good sign. Up, no sword. Oh, now he's beating you like a rag doll. Take that, you overbearing teenagers. Wait, they're both overbearing teenagers. Never mind. Who? Oh! Oh dear. Oh dear. Jeez! That kid is crazy. And his voice is annoying. Wait, they can fly? I love me some lasers and fire and whatever the heck that is and that's cool. Oh yeah! Yeah, I called it. I frickin' called it.
Now that's what I call a battle.
There's a good reason why Voltron is the defender of the universe. While the Megazord boasted excellent abilities in hand-to-hand and sword combat, Voltron couldn't go down so easily.
Voltron's huge arsenal put it ahead, especially in long range. Even when the Megazord could get in close, it couldn't keep up with Voltron's blazing speed. I mean,
I was right.
Voltron travels between galaxies in a matter of hours, and it can fly.
The Megazord once punched a monster weighing at most 10,000 tons 133 feet into the air. In contrast, Voltron kicked a 3,900-ton mutated bulldozer nearly 1,900 feet up. Despite Voltron's
how do you
monster
mutate
weighing
a
less than the
bulldozer?
Megazord's,
It's not even
this
organic.
is still a more impressive feat. Comparing weight and distance traveled for both feats, Voltron's requires at least 5.5 times more strength.
Plus, Voltron clearly had the
Ooh,
superior durability,
cool.
especially with that black hole comet feat.
The Omega Comet's hull could destroy entire planets within 62 miles of itself, which means the comet could output forces of over 13 sextillion newtons.
The Megazord
13 times 10 to the something something. I think 20 something power.
Later in Power Rangers history, they upgraded their mech to the Thunder Megazord, which is specifically stated to be more powerful than the original Megazord in every way.
The new Zords will serve you well.
Once mastered, your Zords will reveal even greater powers.
When this new Megazord
Teens
fought
with
against a
attitude.
giant Zord called Serpentera, which at full power could destroy planets, a
Serpentera.
single blast from it
Who
easily
comes up with this?
parts, and that blast didn't even use half of Serpentera's power.
Voltron outclassed the Megazord in almost every way that counted, including strength, speed, and durability. Trust me, I'm not lying.
The winner is...
Boo! Boo! Bad joke. Awesome winner. But boo! If I wanted a bad pun, I would go see Bright Idea.
And if you want to see behind-the-scenes commentary on this episode, then just click that box and start a 30-day free trial for a first membership. Thanks, guys.
I'm not starting a membership. Next time on Death Battle. What was that, One Piece? Ace versus Natsu. That looks like One Piece animation. And other guy. I'm not sure, but... Anyway. Ha ha ha! Called it. Yeah, Voltron. You know, now that I've seen that, I kind of want to see the old and new Voltron anime, and oh no, I'm falling for the ad! But anyway, oh gosh, okay, so, even though it was a double ad, it technically didn't feel one-sided. They really did actually put their effort into the analyzing of the characters and of the giant robots, not like Tracer versus Scout. Now, I was passive-aggressive about that. But still, this feels more natural. And Voltron, even though I didn't know anything about the Power Rangers or about Voltron with show-wise, I knew I had a good feeling for Voltron. Yes! Yeah! Oh gosh. Okay. Alright. Now, the next battle is going to be... I'm not familiar with One Piece or whatever that other character was from whatever show that was. Oh, I can already hear the people in the comments saying, "Oh, I know what this show is. Type, you idiot. Type. You people make me sick." Well, that was a really good death battle. There was giant robots, and giant swords, and giant lasers, and giant fire, and rocks exploding. Oh, and robots exploding. Oh, beautiful. Just beautiful. My inner child is screaming right now. It's saying, "Ah! Ah! Yeah! Oh, boy. Well, until my next reaction, you will get to see me scream at whatever happens next. Probably won't be the next death battle. It's probably going to be pony-related or stuff. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day, all you beautiful people. I'm Fast Track. I'm the best man pajama who ever stood in front of a camera. And I'll be